Anti-government protesters have once again gathered in the streets in Caracas in the neighborhood of Altamira. As you can see right here, they've had lighting fires. They're trying to barricade themselves. Then we see that there aren't as many people here that have been in previous nights, and there isn't the heavy security presence that we've also been seeing. Now, earlier today, they learned that their leader, the opposition leader, Leopoldo Lopez, is not going to face charges of terrorism or murder. He will be charged with arson and also trying to incite violence. The hearing took place at the military prison where he's being held, and he is to be held there for the next 45 days until his case will go to trial. Later on, a few hours later, the other opposition leader, Enrique Capriles, came out and held a press conference, and he demanded that President Nicolas Maduro show proof that the opposition movement is actually trying to overthrow the government.
The government speaks of a coup, but I ask, is it really a coup or a government coup against the people? Which one is it? Because if there is a coup in the making, you, Mr. Nicolas Maduro, have to present proof of this to the country.
He's also calling for a march on Saturday, a nationwide march. It'll be interesting to see how many people actually show up for that, if he can continue this momentum that Leopoldo Lopez began when the students started protesting last Wednesday. So far, the death toll is up to 6, and on Thursday, a funeral was held for a beauty queen in the town of Valencia. That's a town that's about 2 hours outside of Caracas. The woman was shot in the head when she was participating in demonstrations on Tuesday. In this dramatic photo, you can see her brother trying to whisk her away to the hospital. When she got to the hospital, she died. So meanwhile, the protests continue to be on the streets. People are gathering not just here in Caracas, but in other cities around the country. And the government continues its response, saying that this movement is simply trying to overthrow its government.